Any visitor to today's festival will meet some of the best palm and cycad researchers in the world. A good chunk of those are our own people at Fairchild that are part of our Centre for Tropical Plant Conservation. And so we're working around the world to conserve palms and cycads. And this is a great opportunity for our members and our supporters to come and meet some of the best scientists in this area.
My official title is Curator Palms and Cycads, so that basically means that I take care of both of those collections.
Stick them on top of the soil and just push them down about halfway.
The difference between palms and cycads is a little bit tricky to explain. Palms are monocots, which means they're in a group of plants that includes orchids and grasses, for example. Cycads, though they look a lot like palms, are actually quite different. They're actually more closely related to, say, pine trees or firs because they're coning plants.
Fairchild has one of the best collections of palms in the world, and this garden has been around since 1938, growing palms and cycads from everywhere. And so with tropical plants like palms and cycads, there aren't very many places in the world where that work can be done. So being here at this garden is probably the best place in the world for me to work. So what I do is I work with the plants and bring them back to our laboratory and try to study them in ways that we learn things that you can't tell just by looking at the plants.
I actually was the palm biologist here at Fairchild for 14 years. I teach FIU classes that are actually taught here in the garden. When you think about it, Fairchild is probably the only place in the world that can do a palm and cycad festival like this, or certainly the only place in the United States that has this tremendous living collection. I mean, this is a priceless asset that's been developed over the entire history of the garden, many decades, this collection, a living collection of palms and cycads, and so it seems incredibly appropriate.
So we really wanted to bring to the attention of our members and the local community all the different work that we're doing here at Fairchild to conserve palms, conserve cycads, and to grow these incredible symbols of the tropical world, and celebrate palms. They're part of the architecture and identity of Miami.